everybody!
Hey everybody, we're back. I got Aiden here and I got family here this week. It's been great. Got my dad, my stepmom, my little brother, and his girlfriend, who we are tentatively teasing him by calling her future sister-in-law or potential sister-in-law or whatever, but her plan anyway. She plans to be around for a while, so we'll see. Got a few things to show you and talk about some stuff. All right, you might notice another knife just magically appeared because I will have edited this. I forgot to bring one out. So I got 1, 2, 3 custom things to show you, and then a few things to talk about. And newest addition to my collection to start with is an Oratio Nemesis, which I've never had before, and my dad loves it and I don't, because I think this blade is cool, but it's just way too skinny. It should be a little bit wider, but I understand built what it is for. It's cool. It's a good knife. Huge blade, over 5 inches. Pretty light for solid metal. These are all aluminum handles and everything like that, and lock back, which could be a little easier to use. What is this, sweetie? That's okay, it won't hurt you. Stay over here with us and it won't hurt you. Pretty well balanced though, you know, for a heavy knife. Not too bad. Just still, I don't know, something I'm thinking about. So maybe I'll keep it, maybe I'll trade it, who knows. Made a pretty good steal, the N690 stuff. Got a good deal on it, so I got one because I don't have any of their knives, and I probably won't get any more now, based on my disappointment with this one, but just something new to play with, so I'll put that aside. Next up, TV Skier. He had me do the custom Contigo, and a lot of people like that, had some good reviews. So we did another Benchmade in the Osborne family. We did a Rift. With this one, he doesn't like clips, so he does everything with lanyards, so he put holes for a clip, but he didn't send me a clip, so I don't have one on here to show you. But he decided that looking at the old video that I did, and you can look it up if you feel like it, of the Benchmade Rift I did in green and black, he wanted one in OD in black with some other custom additions to it. So first of all, we put jimping in there, and there, and there, and I did sort of a raised back spacer there, gear type kind of pattern going on. But basically just a simple little pattern with green and black. Yes, it's different from this side to this side, specifically because a little bit wider spacing for fingertips on this side. But overall, didn't really increase the width of the knife that much. I like a wider knife, not everybody does. But blade is completely untouched. So, solid as always, just something a little bit different. He's pretty happy with it. I'm doing this video kind of quickly just so I can get this in the mail off to him really fast. And axis still works great. In fact, it seems to hold on a little bit better when it closes. I don't know what specifically I did. You can see the centering still just perfect. I didn't change that around, but so there's number one. You might hear the F-22 Raptors overhead. Those pilots, no consideration. They'll just train no matter what you're doing outside, you know? All right, so we're filming outside again because it's just a beautiful, gorgeous day in Florida once again. And for one of the things I did, I want the colors to come out. So I'll get to that last. Anyway, so with our potential new sister-in-law Beth, or girlfriend Beth, or just chick that my brother's hooking up with, Beth, whatever we're calling her today, she likes knives, and she took a shine to the One Ton, which of course is one of my favorite knives, and I do stuff with them all the time. So she said she wanted one, so I went ahead and made her one, and she lucked out because I just happened to have some combination green G10 with black carbon fiber. It's the first time I worked with it, and honestly I think it kind of shows. It's a little bit different from standard stack G10. When you have multicolored G10, the carbon fiber, it doesn't grind as evenly as I would like. And you broke a stick! You're so tough! And you can see there's sort of, the pattern isn't as regular as I would have liked, but I still think it looks pretty cool. Very, very tiger stripe-ish kind of, with the sort of a modified, somewhere between the reptile pattern and the Boker wave pattern. But she likes it, so she's pretty happy, and she gets a free custom knife, so really she has no room to complain. Plus, she gets carbon fiber and G10, and I haven't really seen a lot of this stuff around, but it's pretty cool. She wanted just a plain old toxic green backspacer, just to make it a little bit different. I put jimping, mostly aesthetic, not really functional, but just something to set it apart right into the frame and into the backspacer and the scale. Again, jimping over there for the lock. And she decided she wanted the polished finish. I just put a yucky fingerprint on it, but I'll make it better. So, you know, for a flashy, showy knife for a girl to carry around, it's pretty good. And, you know, I've always said that the One Ton is pretty much a great EDC for everybody, no matter what you've got going on. Cool. So I got 2 other One Tons that are, one of them's on the way here, one of them's here right now for some other custom work. Going to be putting out a lot more videos with C-Tech in the near future. I just love the way the One Ton snaps. It's so solid, especially for a knife in this price range. You can get one for a little under $20 if you look in the right places. So I don't see any difference with the carbon fiber versus black G10 in terms of looks, but you know, you get to know that you have carbon fiber, I guess. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna work with the other piece I have. I bought a set of scales. I'm gonna work with the other piece I have in small pieces, just to see if I can refine the technique a little bit. But still, it's pretty nice looking. So that can go right there. Now, I did a video a little while ago where I was super happy that I got a really great deal on a Hinderer XM 18 3.5 inch, and it's still one of my favorite knives ever, and it's super smooth. Well, right after that, a friend of mine was willing to make a trade for, this is I guess the current, which is generation 4, I guess. I'm not really up on that, and I should be, but he had a generation 2, and he was willing to trade it for a knife and then some extra work done, and I jumped on it because I was so happy. So I have that, and it originally had just like a forest green scale and just the standard titanium look. So my dad was here and brought some tools, and we've been working on stuff together, and I decided I wanted to try my hand at heat anodizing titanium. And number one, I wasn't sure it was a real Hinderer, so I just wanted to check, and obviously if it's made out of real titanium, you know, it's not one of those fake steel ones. So yes, it has the rounded screws, which people aren't used to, but I looked it up, that is real deal on a generation 2. So I went ahead and just messing with, obviously, I don't know how to do this very well yet, but I'm actually, I wanted to do just a solid blue titanium frame, but I'm really happy with the way this came out, because you get to see a little bit of all the colors there. So starting with the gold into the bronze, we got some more bronze over there at the end, and just everything from like a very light blue to a deep blue to, that's from having a fingerprint there. I've learned that, yes, it's true. If you put your fingers on there, the oils will change color a little bit, but it actually, I think it came out really, really nice overall. I mean, obviously it'd be nice to do some consistent work, and I'm gonna get another titanium frame. I don't care what it is, but just something with pure titanium in it so that I can practice this anodizing again and work on consistency, because now I understand there's a combination of heat and consistent application of the heat to change colors, but now I get that. And so the next one I do, I'm going to try to get it all kind of a medium-ish blue, maybe sort of that color there to that color there. But this came out really good. I took the lock off because I wasn't sure what that was made of. I mean, the lock stabilizer. But I also did, we see we got a really dark bronze color on the clip, and then sort of a lighter bronze color on the filler right there. What's really cool is that in the Hinderer name, I don't know which is hotter, the blue or the gold bronze, but you see the letters just kind of either picked up more heat or less heat and became a different color than the gold area around it. So that was really cool. And then my dad got to mess with the other side over there. So that came out really cool. And I figured while I was at it, I might as well just go all out with it. So I gave the blade a nice stone wash, because you know I'll stone wash anything and everything all the time, anywhere, everywhere. But actually I think it works pretty well. And then I made just, oops, sorry about that. Made kind of just a simple jade G10 scale. But what's really cool that I didn't realize until I was looking out in sunlight, and I hope you can see it, is that the different colors on the liner over there, you can see through the jade, which is really cool. I gave it just a really simple sort of tree barky pattern, but you can see the different colors through the jade, and it's kind of awesome. It's almost rainbowish, but not really, just slightly less. There was some Duracoat on these screws, and it's wearing off, which is why you see the silver through the black. But it actually came out really nice, and again, it's still super smooth, beauty to use, love it. It just happens to look really cool. So I'm actually really happy with the way it turned out. I'm going to be working on this a lot more. I already showed it to a friend and got an offer to buy it, and I turned him down. I don't think I want to sell this. I might trade it. If anybody's interested in a trade for this, as is, you know, just go ahead and let me know, or I can make another scale for it or whatever. I know a lot of people aren't going to like the multiple colors on there, but I'm really happy with it, number one, because it's my first attempt at the heat anodizing. Number two, I think it does look pretty cool. I got to tighten that up. I know that this screw is a little bit looser than it needs to be right there. That should be out a little bit more, but I think it came out really, really nice. And if anybody, like I said, is interested in a trade or something, let me know. Specifically something else with some titanium on it so I can practice this some more. So that's about it, guys. Short video. I got a lot more stuff coming up. I got some kind of how-to type videos that some people asked me to do. One on reconditioning and refurbishing washers to make the knife smoother. A couple other things. I got a package of more kind of sample materials from the guys that do C-Tech. Some really cool stuff. So I'm going to do some knives, low-rend knives entirely in the C-Tech stuff, just for the sake of showing how good you can make them look. And then probably, I'm getting set already to do either a 500 or a 550 subscriber giveaway I got huge response, and I feel bad for all the people that entered the giveaway after it was done for the Benchmades. I wish I had more runner-up prizes I could give out, so I'm really looking forward to doing another one. So somewhere between 500 and 550 subs, I'll be doing another giveaway contest. Probably a lot of stuff with C-Tech, because they sent me free samples, so I don't want to like use it on jobs where people pay me. I feel bad about that, but I will give them away when I work on stuff. So just stay tuned for that. I got some requests for some other videos, like custom type work. Hey, let me see this, let me see that, and can you do this? So I'm going to be doing those, and if anybody else, again, wants to see anything specific, let me know, and I'll work on those and put them out there. I'm still on the hunt for an affordable priced XM24. I don't care what generation. I prefer slicer grind, but really I'm not picky. So if anybody has one that they want to trade off or sell and trade, or combination or whatever, that's not like, you know, $9,000, or if you know where I can get my hands on one, I'd appreciate a line on that too. That would be great. I really, really, really want an XM24. But other than that, thanks guys for watching again. I hope that this video was kind of shorter than my usual ones. You liked it. Thought things looked kind of cool. Gonna get this off to TV Skier right away, because I know he's dying to have it. Got to get to work on a CRKT Ma Eraser that another sub sent me to work on. By the way, I appreciate everybody now seeing my videos who wants to ask me to do some work for him. I guess people are pretty happy with what I'm doing, so that's awesome. So obviously I can't do this full time, and I can't do 20, 30 a week, but if you want one done, let me know and we'll work out a deal. It's what I really enjoy doing in my off time. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll be back real soon.